I'm going to be talking to you guys about something I've been really excited about. I don't know how to say it, babe. I'm scared.
So what are you trying to say?
That I'm getting a boob job. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Elena and I try to upload videos weekly, but honestly we're on a monthly schedule at this point. If the quality is bad, I'm sorry again. I am on my phone. It is what it is. I need to film this video because I've been procrastinating. I've had so many people on Instagram ask me questions about my surgery, and so yeah, I needed to make time to just sit here and actually talk to you guys about it because I know I was curious and I had so many questions, and I want to answer all the questions I possibly can that I've had that went through my head, and also the questions that you guys asked me on Instagram, which if you guys don't have me on Instagram, I will leave my Instagram name here, and my Instagram is always in the description box. Always. All my social media links will be in the description box so we can be friends. If you guys are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. I would truly appreciate it. You guys are the reason why I keep going, so I just, you know, seeing that little reminder is another rewarding feeling for me to film more videos. Before I even get into, I just want to say, if you guys are against plastic surgery, if you guys are not for plastic surgery, if you have anything negative to say, please just keep it to yourself or exit the video. I would greatly appreciate that because, you know, the surgery's already done. So obviously, if you guys are here to, you know, see the journey I went through for my breast augmentation, or if you're gonna get a breast augmentation done and you want to have your questions answered, I am assuming, then just keep watching. So today would be the first day that I don't really have a sports bra on at all, and from there on I'm just gonna take it step by step and how I went through the process and how long it took. So this video might be very lengthy, but yeah, let's just go ahead and go on through the journey. Also, before I even go in, I will have clips throughout the video of my recovery right after I had surgery, right after I got out, so that will be also through the video. So if you guys want more of a realistic experience, then you guys can watch that as well. So I started this process back in 2020 in like August. I've been wanting my boobs done since I was younger. You know, I'm not gonna really explain the story. I just had very small chest. Now, I started this process back in August and I was going through obviously a bunch of different surgeons. I did a bunch of research. I've done this for years, like literally looked through breast augmentation surgeries for years. Now, as far as the surgeon, that's obviously was something that I like micromanaged when it came to who I wanted to go to and why. But I decided to go with Dr. De Jesus. She works with the medical group called Spectrum Aesthetics, based out in Miami, Florida. So I did go to Miami, Florida to get my surgery. I booked my surgery through a special, so I paid $2,600, I believe. And obviously they do like a COVID $100 mandatory like blood test that you do the day of surgery, and I think that's pretty much all I really paid out of pocket. My husband's in the military, so I obviously have insurance, so that's another reason why I didn't really pay out of pocket for anything else. But you do need to be cleared by your primary doctor. You do need to have lab work done. One thing I will say, I didn't know exactly what lab work I needed, and that just depends on the surgeon, and I would share that with you guys. But like I said, since it depends on the surgeon, I would just go based on what they tell you. But you do need to get your lab work done 60 and 30 days prior before your surgery. I did mine only 30 days. The reason why they say 60 is in case something comes up where you're like BMI or something, your hemoglobin level or something comes up where they need to fix it before surgery, you'll have that time period to fix it. So I will say with Spectrum, it was pretty easy to book the surgery and all of that, and I did a consultation. It wasn't really a consultation. I kind of just told them what I wanted. I asked them if they were going to go under the muscle or whatever the case was, but that was all over the phone or virtual because of COVID, obviously. Yeah, long story short, I just went ahead and did the process through them. I would, in the comfort of my own home, I would love to do it in a city that I lived, but for me, I wanted to go with this doctor specifically. I had my surgery April 7th, and fast forwarding all the way till then, I went ahead and did my lab work super easy. I got cleared by my primary doctor. And I just prepared for the surgery. Obviously with the surgery, no drinking, no smoking. I couldn't do supplements. I had to stop working out. I just know you have to be in your like most natural state and also take vitamins. So one vitamin they did recommend for me was a multivitamin in liquid or pill format, which you can get off of Amazon. It's called Floridix. I took Floridix for the 30 days prior to my surgery every single day, which that helps beneficially all around. Even if you're not getting surgery, that helps with your iron. Like, it helps with a bunch of different stuff. So I took Floridix, and then also they asked if you can get like Hybocleanse, the antibacterial soap, and just wash your body a week prior every single day, twice a day. And then I bought Arnica on my own because it wasn't going to be provided to me. Arnica is just to help with swelling and bruising, which I didn't have much of anyways. I bought it, I never took it. So for me, I think it would be a good thing just to have on the side just in case, and take a little bit before, like maybe 3 days before your surgery. So that way when you do go through surgery, and this is for any surgery, not just a breast augmentation, that way you can get the bruising and the swelling down to the most minimum you can. Because that will also help you with how your results will be, because you'll have more of an idea of how it'll look. But throughout this video, there will be pictures and videos of how my boobs looked, how high they were, how swollen they were, how bruised they were. I did not bruise at all, and I will show you guys my incision as well today. So there's just going to be a lot of jam-packed information in this video. So if you don't have time, I'm sorry, you can come back. But I'm just going to end up spilling all the tea that I went through with the surgery. So I got to Miami on the 5th and we left on the 4th, which was Easter Sunday. And when I got there, my pre-op appointment, they didn't give me an exact time until the day before, and they didn't even call me. So that's one thing. The customer service before the surgery, like right before the surgery, which I feel like it matters most, I didn't really have the best communication with Spectrum. But I also know the reason why their pricing is so cheap is because they do surgery after surgery. So if you don't like that, which I know for the most part I was so scared about, that's why I personally did so much research. But it's surgery after surgery, and it's a lot of different surgeries and different surgeons and different females that are getting this done. So if you're not comfortable with being another patient or another number, this is not the place for you. But I'm gonna tell you, even though that was the case, I didn't feel the case. I was still taken care of. I just feel like there was like a lack of communication right before my surgery. So pre-op day, I didn't really get a pre-op appointment. I didn't see my doctor before surgery. So that was like another red flag for me. But I went ahead and did the pre-op. They took another pregnancy test, another COVID test. They did blood work. They did everything all over again the day before surgery. And then surgery day, they didn't give me my exact time until like 8 o'clock at night prior. They told me I was going to go into surgery at 10, and then I ended up getting a call the next day in the morning to go in earlier if I could, because she had a cancellation, I guess. Went into the doctor's office like at 10, like the actual facility where they do the surgery, and then I think I went into surgery like at 11:30. From what I did with the math, that my surgery lasted maybe 2.5 hours. I was out completely. So that's with waking up with anesthesia and all of that, which as soon as you wake up, I'm gonna tell you this, they will make sure you're breathing, they'll make sure you're okay, and then you'll leave. That's it. They will cheer you out. And me, I couldn't really remember getting into the car. I remember what happened when I was in the car, but that's it. Guys, I just got out of surgery. I can't really move my phone, but I'm in a lot of pain. At the pharmacy right now, she ended up doing 280 cc's because my boobs were so small. And I'm gonna get off the camera because I don't feel good. I forgot the last time I checked in. I think I checked in with you guys before I went into pre-op. No, what am I even saying? And the only thing I've taken right now is Tylenol because they don't have Percocets at any of the pharmacies nearby. So I have no pain meds whatsoever, which I'm a little upset about, but My doctor already had left for the night and couldn't write me a prescription, so I just have to hang in there. My post-op appointment is tomorrow at 7:30, so I'll check in with you guys then. Right now, little by little, the pain is getting a little bit worse, but nothing unbearable yet. My actual surgery didn't start till 12, and I was in surgery for like 2.5 hours, and I ended up getting 280 cc's because I didn't have enough breast tissue to expand my breast. I'll have some pictures on the screen for you guys of how they look right now. I just had my husband put this band on me, which is making me a little bit shorter of breath. And this will just help them drop. My doctor didn't tell me to do it, but a lot of people recommend wearing a boob band to help them drop faster. I can't really record myself, so I'm sorry if the angle is really bad and you can hear the TV and stuff right now. I don't care. And the only thing I've taken right now is Tylenol because they don't have Percocets at any of the pharmacies nearby. So I have no pain meds whatsoever, which I'm a little upset about, but my doctor already had left for the night and couldn't write me a prescription, so I just have to hang in there. My post-op appointment is tomorrow at 7:30, so I'll check in with you guys then. Right now, little by little, the pain is getting a little bit worse, but nothing unbearable yet. Good morning, guys. This is day 2. It is about to be 9 o'clock in the morning, and I just left my post-op appointment. This morning when I woke up, I was in a good amount of pain. It's weird because I think the medication, in Miami there's roosters that run free, and there's a bunch here that are just crowing. It's so crazy, but this morning I woke up in a good amount of pain, and like my tears were rolling down my face, but I wasn't in like excruciating pain, so I think my body was just like reacting with the emotions. I don't know. But I think I was telling you guys yesterday that my doctor prescribed me Percocet, and they had no Percocets in stock, I guess, at any pharmacy. So I've just been taking extra strength Tylenol, and she told me to just keep doing that, and that the pain should only get better from here. So honestly, I think I'm managing it really well. Yeah, day 2 so far, I'm happy. I left my post-op appointment, and there they took off my tape, so I was able to see my boobs for the first time, and my incision's so small. You guys will see in the picture. I have another post-op appointment on Friday, which I believe is tomorrow, and then I'm good to go. And we're here until Monday in Miami, and then we're going to Orlando for a couple nights, and then we'll head back to home. So I don't know, I'm happy. I'm really happy with my decision, with the surgeon I chose. The staff was so sweet. I will see you guys, I guess, later on at the hotel in a couple hours to check in. Hey guys, it is technically 51 hours after surgery, so it is day 3, or going on day 3 if you want to get technical, and it's currently 10 o'clock at night. I haven't recorded at all today because from the moment I woke up, I went to my post-op appointment, and I have felt like a whole new person. I finally feel like myself. I woke up this morning, got up by myself. I haven't taken any pain meds. I think I only took Tylenol once. Good morning. Yeah, once today. I'm taking antibiotics. yeah, so the last Tylenol I took was at 6 in the morning. We have been out all day, really. I went to the nail salon, got a pedicure, got my nails done. We took Faith to the pool. We went to Boiling Crab. We just been out and about, and I still am taking it really, really easy, but like things that I can do on my own I'm doing, and if I can't, I just ask my husband for help. I pretty much am able to do everything by myself except like take my bra off and like open certain doors, like open certain drinks and stuff. But other than that, I'm able to do pretty much everything by myself, and I really feel good. Like, I still have pain. When I sneeze, it hurts a lot. When I cough, it hurts a lot. But I feel like tonight's gonna be the first night that I'm able to sleep well, because the past couple of nights, I'm not gonna lie, it's been really hard. Last night, I thought I had a fever just because I was really, really cold in the night, but I woke up in like sweat, so I don't have a fever. I just felt like really, really cold. And when you're cold and shivering, your muscles tighten, so it hurts really, really bad. So yeah, right now I am just going to take off my makeup. This is day 3 and I feel fucking fantastic. I literally feel like a whole new body. Like, I woke up and I felt perfectly fine, like nothing happened. So hopefully it stays like this. I feel like from here on out it should just be going smoother ride. But yeah, I thought I would check in with you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow in the morning, hopefully, if I don't get too caught up in the day. Okay guys, I am back at the hotel. I just got out of the shower. We went to Vizcaya Museum. We also, where did we go this morning? Oh, we went to the best brunch, like breakfast. Actually, they serve everything there, but oh my god, it was so good. Excuse me. If you guys ever come to Miami, you have to try Green Street Cafe in Coconut Grove. And their chicken Alfredo, well, actually everything was bomb as fuck, but their chicken Alfredo was literally the best chicken Alfredo I've ever had in my life. Ever. Let me get some water real quick. Hold on. Guys, I need to drink water because I have noticed that I've had this like slight scratchy like cough in my throat. Like ever since the surgery, so I need to drink water because it just makes me cough more and more. Update. I am in literally probably like pain wise a 1 out of 10. Like, I have absolutely probably like 0 pain unless I move or like my tape has to be changed where the incision's at. But other than that, I'm feeling freaking fantastic. Like, I will say I did push myself a little bit too much today because at Vizcaya Museum I didn't realize how big it was gonna be. So we did end up walking a lot, and it was getting hotter and hotter by the minute. So I will say that kind of wore me out a little bit, and my breasts started to get like super tight. So I came back to the hotel. My husband went and washed all of our clothes and stuff, so thank God for you. Even Faith, like, she obviously is still a kid, so she has her moments, but in the first couple of days, like, I needed help to go to the restroom, and she would pull my pants down for me. She would hold my hand to like sit me on the toilet. She's just been sweet, so I'm so grateful. But like, one thing I will say is the worst for me is the sleep. Sleeping sitting up has been the hardest. Last night I think I caught myself like on my side for a little bit, which is really bad for the implants because obviously you can move them and then like you mess up the form and stuff. So I really have to practice, and then I could start sleeping like straight flat, but I don't think I'm gonna do that because that to me I feel like would be worse for me. And I think I could start sleeping on my side within 2 weeks. So I still have a long way to go because I'm barely on day 4 post-op, which I feel like I'm on day 7. It's crazy. I don't know. I'm grateful though. But right now we're probably gonna go get a place here. It's called El Primo's Red Tacos, which they have like birria tacos. And I've been wanting to get this place, but it's only open at 5, and we always are in the hotel by like late at night. We don't like to be out at night in Miami, especially because we still have Faith here too. But yeah, I don't know. My bra, I actually just saw what the surgical bra size is, which if my armpits are hairy, I can't shave, so don't even come for me. But like, the surgical bra itself is a 34C, and obviously the swelling and stuff is gonna go down, but if I stay like a 32C or something like that, I'll be like over the moon. Personally, I don't think I'm gonna want to go back. I just wanted to have something to play with. Those of you guys that know me, you probably know how small I was, but I was probably like, not probably, I was a negative A cup. Like at one point in my life, I was a double D, a B, and then an A, but like I was a negative A cup. So I'm happy with whatever she gave me. I don't know what my size will be, and I probably won't know my final size until about 2 months, is what she said. And I'm probably being repetitive throughout the days of this vlog because my days are like mixed up. Yeah, for the most part, I just wanted to get on here and show you guys the girls. This like right now is with no gauze or anything. It's just the surgical bra and my implants. And holy shit, like I'm like shook. I love the way they look. I hope they stay this size. I hope I don't have too much swelling, but if I do and they go down, it's fine. So weeks prior to the surgery, I did watch a bunch of multiple videos, and I'll get back more on that topic in a little bit, but I'll finish telling you guys what happened when I went through the surgery. So I did end up getting my surgeon obviously in the room right before surgery, and she just talked to me about what size I want. One thing I will say, once you have surgery, they literally will just make sure you're bare minimum okay, and kind of just like, okay, you're ready to go. That's one thing. I don't know. And I know that's not just my doctor, because there's people that it's happened to, trust me. One thing I will say, and this is where I'm going to get into what I did before the surgery as far as watching girls' videos and influencers' videos and like all sorts of things, is you can sit there for months and have a size of implant you want, the type of implant you want. Like you can have multiple ideas in your head of what you want and go back and forth with sizing. I'm not going to say there's anything wrong with it, but I'm going to tell you this. Nothing matters until the day of surgery, because my surgeon, I had set in my head for months, I'm telling you almost 8 months, that I wanted 400 cc's or like 375 cc's. Cc's are the amount of liquid they put into the implant. And when you measure cc's, I'll start off by saying 300 cc's is about rough estimate, small C. That kind of gives you where 200 cc's are and like lower, and where 500 cc's are and higher. So 300 cc's is around like a C cup. That's kind of how I measured where I wanted my boobs to be. So I wanted a full C or a small D. When I got into my doctor's office, she literally looked at me and said, my surgeon was like, you have no space to fit that inside of you. Like your skin won't stretch, your body's so small, your chest is so small. She was like, if you want to do an implant exchange in 6 months, then you're more than welcome to. But even for that, for your particular body type, I wouldn't recommend. As a surgeon, they make money off of surgeries. So she could have easily just been like, you know what, come back in 6 months and we can change that out. Instead, she was like, I personally, for your body, wouldn't recommend that. Which is understanding, because I'll show you guys right now. I weigh like 120 pounds. And I'm a pretty small person. I'm 5'3". I'm really small. I had probably not even an A cup. I'm not even shitting you guys. When you guys see the before and after, you're going to be like, what? I literally had like negative boob on this side and like not even an A on this side. So I was super flat chested. And back in the day, I used to be like a B, C, sometimes even a D. When I was pregnant, I was like a D, a double D. And I think since I got pregnant so young, it stunted my growth and I just shrunk. And like I also breastfed for a little bit, so my boobs saggy, gone, non-existent. I'm not even kidding. You guys will see. Like, no bullshit. That's just me being raw. If I didn't get my boobs done, I wouldn't be showing you guys. But now I I ain't got nothing to worry about, you know. She's packing. But that's one thing I will say. I was super small beforehand, so she was like, no, that's not gonna work. So if you guys are gonna go through surgery, plan all you want so you have an idea, but don't get discouraged or set your money on that particular idea, because I was super disappointed when she told me, like, I'll be grateful if I fit 300 in you because you're so small. The size that she put in me is 280 cc's. That is all she could fit. And I will tell you guys right here, when I came out of surgery, the skin was lifted, like pushing forward. Like I could literally press it and it felt like it was gonna rip because of how tight the skin was. So that's one thing I will say. Like, you can go in with the vision. I'm not gonna tell you not to do that, but just don't expect that exact vision, because that's not the way surgery works. And that's what I thought was gonna happen. But with that being said, I'm still so happy with my results. Like, I wouldn't change a thing, because even when I came out of surgery, I thought these were huge. Like, I was like, what the heck did I do? Like, did I make a mistake? Which surgery is like that. It is a slow race. It's a slow race. Like, you get the surgery and you think the surgery is going to be the biggest part, because you're like, oh, I can't wait to wear like cute tops and like all this stuff. You can't. Your boobs are up here. They're hard as a rock. Like, even my boobs now, they're hard, but they wouldn't even move before. Now I can kind of like move them and lift them and like do that. Before, like, just to do this, they would not move. So yeah, don't go in with your mind expected exactly on the money of like, this is what I'm gonna get, because that could change real quick. All of that being said, I had the anesthesiologist come in the room after my surgeon marked me up. She showed me what size I would be. Went into the OR room. I was super anxious, like very anxious. I have anxiety. I don't like to say that. I really don't, because I don't like to claim things over my life, but I do struggle with it. I'm getting better, but that day I went profusely sweating, got on the OR table, and before I could even talk, like, the anesthesiologist was like, who's your favorite surgeon? What's your name? What surgery are you getting done? And before I couldn't even like talk because of how nervous I was, he's like, I could tell you're nervous. You're gonna go to sleep. And he just put my IV, like put the anesthesia and like in my IV, and I just passed out, and I could feel him pull my mask off, and then boom, like that's all I remember. I will say, when I did wake up, I was in pain. Nothing unbearable, but I couldn't talk because of the anesthesia being in my system. So one thing I will say, when you wake up, just breathe so the anesthesia can leave your body, because I couldn't get the words out of my mouth. And thankfully, I had an amazing nurse where I just told her, like, I'm in pain. Like, I was whispering, like, I'm in pain. She's like, I'm gonna give you morphine. And she just kind of like gave me morphine, and that helped me with pain. Like, I didn't feel anything after that, which helped me get out of the room and like get into, I don't even remember them putting me in the wheelchair or anything. I'm telling you guys, the drugs was real. I couldn't remember anything. Like, the drugs was really strong, and after she gave me that morphine, I was just like chilling like a zombie. So I got in the wheelchair, went ahead, got in the car, got home. They gave me my prescriptions that day. They prescribed me pain med, which was Percocet. They prescribed me Valium for like a muscle relaxer, because they did go under my muscle for my surgery. For me, they gave me under the muscle also to give me more coverage at top, because since I'm so small, if she would have went over the muscle, you could probably see the implant, to be honest. But she went under the muscle for me and gave me Percocet, Valium. She gave me an antibiotic that's different than the common one, because I'm allergic to penicillin. And then she gave me stool softeners, and I think that's all she gave me. One thing I will say, she gave me the prescriptions the day of surgery. I was not able to get hardly any of my prescriptions. They do cost money. If you don't have insurance, they're even more expensive. I think for me it was like $11. For everyone else, it was like 100 and something, just depending on your insurance. Like, expect to spend money if you don't have a good insurance. And then another thing is, they didn't have any Percocet. They were sold out everywhere. So I was hella nervous, because I was like, once this pain med runs off, I'm gonna end up being in so much pain. Like, what the heck am I gonna do? But honestly, all I did, I took no pain meds at all. Literally zero. All I took was Tylenol extra strength every 6 hours, I believe. And that was the first like 1 to 3 days. I would say 1 to 2. The second day was my worst day. The first day was okay because you're still under anesthesia. You're just very much out of it. Don't really want to eat. I didn't sleep at all when I got out of surgery, which I know that's crazy because most people do, but I did rest a lot the day before. So I would say I stocked up on probiotics with Naked smoothie juices, the brand Naked. Those were amazing. Drink so much water. Tylenol, a healthy diet like crackers, soup, super light stuff, nothing heavy. And then just make sure you're in good health overall. Like surgeons don't put people on the table if they're not in good health anyways, but I made sure to exercise, to eat healthy, to do all those things prior to my surgery so that way I could have such a smooth recovery, and it was the smoothest recovery. Day 2, I had a little bit of pain, and honestly it is tight pain, but it's not like excruciating. Like I would rather have my daughter. I mean, like, I don't know what was worse, having a baby or having the surgery. Honestly, it's just pain, but it's nothing that I felt that was just unbearable. Which when I watch people's videos, some of them were completely fine and some of them were crying and like in pain. I didn't. I think I cried one time, and that was just because it's a pain where you're just like, oh, I just want it to go away. Like a cheap moan cry. Like that's the type of cry I had. I wasn't like, oh my god, it hurts so bad. I was just like, oh, I just wanted to end. Like I'm sleeping on my, you have to sleep sitting up for a long time until 2 weeks, and then you can start gradually sleeping on your back slowly and then sleeping on your side. But even when it comes to sleeping on your side, like my boobs were so hard that it was uncomfortable to sleep on my side, and that's preferably the position I sleep in anyways. So I'm just saying overall, like things that you are not used to are really what bothers you when you have surgery. It wasn't even the pain for me. So that's one thing I'll say is like sleeping up. I wanted to drive down to Miami so I could take everything I needed. So I took like all my smoothies. I took, I can't even tell you how many pillows. Like all those pillows on my bed, most of them are from the surgery. I just propped up a lot of pillows, put it on your butt, like a donut on your butt, because your butt starts to hurt from sleeping, sitting up. Like there's just so many things that you have to consider when you're going through the process. So yeah, buy a lot of pillows, buy robes, buy compression socks. The surgeon gave me compression socks. You have to wear those for 2 weeks to avoid blood clots, and those are ugly as fuck. Like they come all the way up here and then they come all the way down here to your feet. So like they're ugly, but anything for your health you'll do. I bought a scar cream, which you don't need to take for surgery. You'll start putting that 6 weeks after, or a month after actually. And then I bought a scar cream, I bought a robe, slippers, just super loungy stuff. I bought a button-up opening shirt so that way you can't really lift your arms, so you want to get clothing that buttons, like flannels or zip-ups or anything that you can really just put over where you don't have to lift your arms up because you can't. And then that's pretty much it. As far as the pain, I wasn't in too much pain. The 3rd day I was completely fine. I was already doing things on my own. I did struggle to get in and out of bed for the first 72 hours, completely normal. But you get into a routine, and as soon as you get that routine down, you go back to normal. Like you're able to lift your arms, you're able to do everything. I'm 6 weeks post-op though, so I'm able to do everything I was able to do before, just very moderately. But these are the results. These are the girls. I think I pretty much talked about everything. I was booted out of surgery after that, got my prescriptions, didn't take any of them. I couldn't get my hands on pain meds, so make sure you have Tylenol. I couldn't take ibuprofen because it's a blood thinner, I guess. So those are things that I think you'll learn as your surgeon tells you. But other than that, that's pretty much all I could say. I did 280 cc's under the tissue. I paid $2,600 with Dr. De Jesus at Spectrum Aesthetics in Miami, Florida. They always have specials. They're follow them on Instagram because they're amazing. All of their information will be down below. I will have my surgeon's information down below, but she is not the only one that does great work. I just went through her and I'm speaking through her experience because she did the girls right. But other than that, that's it. That's pretty much it. You just have to be completely bare when you go into surgery. No earrings, no jewelry, no makeup, no lashes, no nails, no nail polish. Just completely bare in your most natural state. And yeah, that's pretty much it. These are the girls. I have very, very, very small incision. This is the incision. I would say like 2.5 inches, maybe 3. And it's healing very, very well, as you guys can see. Super, super well. If that's too much, I'm sorry, but I love them. Now they're soft. You can literally make them like perky and they look super, super like fake, or I can just have them like this where I feel like they look natural. But I did 280 cc's, and I also did high profile with a saline implant with 280 cc's. I think it was 280. And that's pretty much all I did. That was my surgery, that was my procedure, and yeah, I think that's it. I would do it all over again, to be honest. If I wanted to get my boobs done again, I would do it all over again. But for me, I'm so happy right now. I feel like I look whole, like I look like myself. I feel like I look proportioned. I just feel when I go out, I don't think people are like, her boobs are fake. And that's good for me. Like, that's what I kind of want. And if I want them to look fake, like, I could lift them. I'm telling you guys, this can go a long ways. So it just depends on what you want. But like I said, all of the information that I talked about will be down below. I hope I answered all of you guys' questions. If not, feel free to send me a DM on Instagram or leave a comment down below. I will answer questions. I don't really care. Like, I will be really, really raw with you guys. Like I said, throughout this footage, there's clips of me showing you guys the process that I went through and how raw it is, because I needed to know the raw experience of how it was going to be in order to like get myself in the headspace. It's pretty much like the rawest I could get with you guys, and that's me looking rough. Nothing like the way I look now. But 6 weeks post-op, this is what it looks like. I hope I answered all you guys' questions. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully it wasn't too raw for you guys. I'll be uploading other videos throughout this month, I guess. I'm taking it day by day. I'm not making promises because I'm trying to get back into school and do all sorts of things right now with my life, which is why I haven't really had time to film. But we will get back on a schedule. I still love doing videos. I know most people are like, this girl was doing videos all the time. Now all of a sudden she's gone. She doesn't like YouTube no more. Blah, 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 blah. No, that's not the case. I just have a life outside of YouTube, and I don't make money off of YouTube, let's be real. So I'm trying to make money. So I'm trying to do things to make money and at the same time still do this. So yeah, if you guys want to see more videos though, especially like talking videos, let me know. Yeah, I don't know, I miss you guys. I miss talking to you guys. I miss filming. I miss feeling like myself. But this video needed to be filmed before I put anything else out there. But now I'm gonna try. I'm not promising, but I'm gonna try to have more videos out there for you guys. Okay. I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys liked this video, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Why haven't you subscribed? Why haven't you subscribed? Why haven't you subscribed? No, but really subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video.